Excuse you.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. Good morning. You're Simone Dobbins. And Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Dobbins, in cause number 24, DCCR 0504, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of driving while intoxicated with a child passenger under 15, and that's from December 9th of 2023. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you reached is for a 2-year term in the state jail prison, but that would be probated. You'd be on probation for 4 years. You would be ordered to pay a $500 fine to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including having an auto ignition interlock device on any vehicle that you drive. Is that your understanding? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Any evidence that Ms. Dobbins is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right there. Okay, we'll see you back at sentencing. And then, Mr. Rojas, you have Joseph Gilbo sentencing. Good morning. Are you Isaiah Brown? And Mr. Brown, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0356. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of abandoning.
Isaiah Brown.
Oh, I like that. Listen to this. What's happening?
Up here.
Wow. Okay, let's start over. Mr. Brown, in cause number 25, DCCR 0356, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child with the intent to return from February 9th of 2025. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I don't have the money.
Okay, you get a check from... You do? All right. So that means you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. And so what I'm going to do is have you have a seat just for a minute right over here in the courtroom. You have it? Never mind. Come right in front of her. She's going to let you know who your lawyer is going to be and what you need to do. Okay? All right, sir. Are you Thomas Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Johnson, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 2265. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from September 8th of 2024.
Yes.
Since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I have not.
Okay. What do you mean when you say you've had a long morning already?
Oh, my foot. I've had some metal fall out yesterday, so everywhere I'm going, I'm hobbling around, so it's just hard to get around on it right now.
Okay. Give me just a second to check something.
It makes for moving not so pleasant.
If I test you this morning, you gonna have anything in your system?
No.
Let's double check that before we go forward. Have a seat over in the jury box, please. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Michelle Johnston? Yes. And Ms. Johnston, this is your initial appearance in cause number 23, DCCR 2260. You are charged with, give me a second, theft of service. A state jail felony. I'm sorry?
It took me a year to figure out what that was.
Well, so it's a state jail felony offense, and since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I did, and he's not here.
You've already hired someone? Who'd you hire?
John West.
Okay. You've already paid him and all of that?
No, he's the one that handled my federal case.
Okay, but have you hired him on this case?
Mhm.
You have, but you just said you haven't paid him money.
Yeah, because we're working on the payment plan for the other also.
Okay. Huh? Have a seat here in the courtroom till he gets here. Don't leave. Good morning, sir. Are you Patrick Stewart? Are you Patrick Stewart?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Stewart, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 2176. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of injury to an elderly individual from September 27th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're asking if I hired a lawyer?
Yeah.
No, I haven't hired a lawyer, but I need to get a court-appointed lawyer.
Okay. Well, are
Probably
you?
have to do that while I'm here today.
Well, are you working?
I'm not working now.
Okay. Why aren't you working?
I don't have a vehicle or a phone or anything. I ain't got no way to get to work. And actually, I'm right. I need to go. I'm going to go into the hospital when I leave here.
If I test you today, you gonna have anything in your system?
Now,
Have a seat in the jury box. Have a seat right over there. We're gonna find that out first. Good morning, ma'am. You're Keisha Victoria.
Yeah.
Miss Victoria, did you get someone hired?
I'm still going with Rice Kempler, but I was looking at 3 other lawyers to see if they could take, cause I'm on only 250 on him, and I was trying to see if I could find somebody else it's less than a mix of me doing 2 different jobs, cause I can't really job, so I'm just kind of.
Okay, so did you talk to some other?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you gonna be able to afford any of them, you think? Or
Yes, one of them supposed to be calling me back today at 2 p.m. So hopefully I could be able to afford them because plus the money that I have put up already, they only want 110. So I'm praying I could be able to go with it.
Okay, so who's the one that you've talked to?
Market LePlay, that's who I talked to.
Okay,
409-832-2300.
okay,
And I had talked to William Wickerson, 409-212-9655.
all right. So if I give you one more reset, you think you'll be able to get someone hired?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna reset it one more time. Try to get one of them hired. If it's not gonna work, call some others. Bring me those names, and then if you can't do any of that, then when you come back, we'll see what your options are, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for doing what I asked you. You can step in front of the clerk. Good morning, you're Naquinda Niclease. Did you get someone hired?
No, ma'am, I just came up with the money for like Friday.
Speak up, please.
I just got the enough money to pay right to
Okay, so you're gonna hire him this week? I'm gonna reset your case 1 week. If you get him hired, then you may not have to come next week, but unless he tells you or your bondsman tells you otherwise, you need to be here next week with proof that you've hired him, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk.
Your Honor, while we've got Mr. Cleese here, can we have him tested this morning? I'm showing he was arrested for an intoxication offense.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got a DWI?
I haven't done jail for 13
You were negative last time, but
years. Yeah.
I just saw that he had an arrest last week. I just want to be sure.
have a seat in the jury box. We'll double check that. Good morning, ma'am. You're Sarah Henderson.
Good morning, yes, ma'am.
Did you get someone hired, Ms. Henderson?
No, but I have people that I talk to and I wrote them down.
Okay, tell me who you talked to.
Okay, so right Tim, Keith Hyde, Langston, Scott Adams, I have like 7 of them.
Okay, so are you going to be able to hire any of them, you think?
Yes, my work, I just started back working and last week it rained all week, so I didn't work. But I say like in a month I should be able to pay for
Where are you working?
it. And I trucking, dump trucks.
Okay. So your case is getting really old. So I'd like for you to fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. And if you can later hire someone, great. But we've been doing this for a little bit. It's time to do something on your case. So if you step over in front of the clerk, Fill out that paperwork, fill it out accurately and completely. You're gonna swear under oath that it's all true about what your income is, what your bills are, and then I'll take a look at it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Good morning, ma'am. You're Lauren Bridges. And Ms. Bridges, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0354. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of credit or debit card abuse from October 16th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I thought I was court-appointed.
Right, so when you're in custody, we automatically appoint you an attorney. So what I'm gonna do now is I expect you to at least try to hire a lawyer. So I'm gonna give you about a 30-day reset to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, so step in front of the clerk right here. She'll give you your reset notice. Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Desiree Kirks? And Ms. Kirks, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24, DCCR 0518. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of deadly conduct discharging a firearm from February 9th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do, Ms. Kirks, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to get someone hired.
Okay.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get here today to that lawyer, and they'll tell you what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, if you step in front of the clerk right here, she'll give you your reset notice. Jamarian Martin. Good morning. Are you Jamarian Martin? And Mr. Martin, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0196. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of burglary of a building, and that's from October 3rd of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? I can't hear you. Right, so when you were in custody, we gave you a court-appointed attorney, but now that you've made bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own. So I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to do that. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Charles Guidry. Good morning, sir. Are you Charles Guidry?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Guidry, this is your initial appearance in cause number 23-41646. You are charged, hold on a second, let me get this, with the state jail felony offense of theft and aggregation amounts from January 1st of 2022 through June 30th of 2022. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? You're working on it? Okay, so I'll give you about 30-day reset to give you some time to get that taken care of. If you do get someone hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Good morning, sir. You're Stephen Wilburn.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get somebody hired?
I've been talking to Mr. Hall at the Hall Law Firm.
Uh-huh.
Just trying to raise the $3,000 for the down payment. I got $800 so far. I think a couple of weeks I'll have the rest of it to get to them.
All right, because it looks like you've been coming since January.
Yes.
This is your 3rd
Yes.
time. All right, you need to try to get him or someone else hired before that next court date.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.